TPOB and I are running a giveaway. We're giving out one whiteout play clipper and one whiteout play trimmer. All you have to do to join the giveaway is comment the word TPOB, and that's it. You're automatically entered. This is going to be a review on the clipper. Let's get the review started right now. All right, I've been saying I'm going to do a review on these and I haven't quite done it. And I left the barbershop to make this video so you guys don't hear any background noise. But anyway, let's focus on the clippers. I've been using these clippers for ever since Christmas. I bought my first pair on Christmas, and yeah, they haven't left my station. Let's open them up. Comes with a stand, and yeah, if you like stands. I personally don't use stands. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guards. It comes with a 4 guard, a 3 guard, a 2 guard, a 1.5 guard, a 1 guard, and a half guard, which is pretty much all you really need if you're a beginner barber. That's really all you need. You don't need anything more than a 4 guard, unless people are asking for like a 5 guard buzz cut or anything like that. Now, before we get onto the clipper, let's see what's underneath. Should be chargers and all the good stuff. Yeah, chargers, which is 1 charger, to zero gap the machine, and yeah, I think that's a zero gapping tool right here. It should be a zero gapping tool. A brush, oil, and a screwdriver. All right, let's get onto the clipper. I'm gonna leave the box in the background, and this is the clipper. Oh yeah, the white is just, damn, it's nice. It's really nice. XO blade. I mean, yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this clipper. Let's turn it on. Sounds smooth. That's the highest setting. Smooth. I mean, smooth as butter. It's very, very quiet. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The mic is pretty much right next to them, so I'm gonna turn them on and leave them on and talk about my experience with them and see if they get hot after a minute or two. So I use this. I cut 15 people a day, and this is probably the only clipper. No, not probably. This is the only clipper that I use. It does well. At first, when I first got it, because it's so quiet, it feels less strong. The vibration is less than other clippers like Wall, JRL. Actually, no, not JRL. I don't use JRL. Other clippers like Wall and what other clippers do I use? Really only Wall, if I'm being honest. So it is less vibrating than Wall, or less strong than Wall, or it feels like it, but honestly it's not. It goes right through the bulk pretty easy. When you clipper over comb, it goes like butter. Honestly, I have nothing else to say besides butter. When you're fading in the zero line and the half line and everything, everything's butter. There's absolutely nothing bad I can say about this clipper. I'm gonna keep it on, and let's read. So it has 5 hours runtime, which I would say is accurate, because I can cut probably around like 10 to 13 people and off of 1 charge. So I would say that's accurate. It has the XO blade. Some people have mixed reviews on the XO blade. I've personally never have had any problems with the XO blade. He also has the chunk blade. TPOB also has the chunk blade, which he sent me, but I just haven't tried because I personally like the XO blade. I don't know why people don't like it. Dual speed motor, we already went over that. And let's see. It has rubber logos. I think depending on the color that you get, you can change the logos and also the rubber. So I think he has like a green one and a pink one and a black one and a gray one. So if you want to mix and match, for example, pink on white, pink on black, whatever it is that you want to do, the only thing that you can't change is this. This is the color that you can't change right here. So I think I've been talking for about 2 minutes now, and Is it 100% cool? I'm not gonna lie and say yes, it's 100% cool. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10 how hot it is, I would say 2 or 1. Like I can literally press this hard against my skin and nothing, like I don't feel anything at all. And I've had it on the highest motor for like 2 or 3 minutes. So in terms of how hot it gets, it doesn't get hot. In terms of how quiet it is, it's super quiet. In terms of the price, this is $135. If you use my code, which is JOSCUTS, you can actually get it for $95. That's with taxes and shipping included. Yes, when you buy off the TPOBUSA.com website, the price that you see is the price that you get. Shipping is already included in that price, and so is taxes. So if you see $94.95, you are going to get charged $94.95. So if you use my code, you can get this clipper for $95. Let's move on to, hold on. And by the way, me and TPOB are giving away these 2 clippers right here. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is comment TPOB in the comments below, and that's it. If you win, I'm gonna announce it on Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram, and that's it. I'm gonna bless them up. Whoever wins them, I'm gonna bless them up with the best hair cutting skills, so you can be the best in your city, in your barbershop, wherever it is. Sign them for you. Just kidding, I'm not gonna sign them. All right, let's move on to the plays. Now, as I'm opening them, I'm gonna tell you what I think about them so far. Are they my favorite clippers or my favorite trimmers? No, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say they are. I think my favorite, well, not I don't think. I know my favorite trimmer from the TPOB collection is the X Deluxe with the crazy blade. I have tried the XO blade. I am not a fan of that one. I think that one is just a bust. I don't know what blade I had on it, but it was just not good. I think it was a Psycho blade. I might be wrong. But the XO blade is just really not it. Now this one has the pencil blade, okay? And it has a lot of things. As you open it up, you're gonna start to see a lot of things and you're gonna start to get overwhelmed like, wow, what is going on here? So we have the charger here. We have this one that is used to zero gap it, and I'm gonna show you guys how to zero gap it. And we have this one that's used to take the blade off, because if you don't like the blade, you can't. This is called the pencil blade, which is a small blade, and you can buy the regular blade if you like it. This is also used to zero gap, and this is the charging stand. I'm not gonna show you guys the charging stand. You guys just saw it. This is oil. I'm not gonna show you that. I'm not gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you how you use this, and I'm gonna show you the clipper. So let me show you the clipper. So going back to what I was saying, it's definitely not my favorite tool. Like, I don't use this in every single client. I do think that a tool like this is necessary for barbers to have, only because it has a very, very small blade on it right here. It's very useful to use on kids' haircuts, specifically because they're so quiet. And I've noticed that kids get scared at the sound of clippers. So when you have a clipper that's quiet as this one, and it's definitely not sharp in terms of like, it's never gonna hurt a kid, but it still does its due diligence with, you know, being a clipper and cutting hair good. Yeah, I think it's definitely a must-have. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that you're probably gonna use this in every single haircut. You're probably not gonna use this to bald out. You're definitely gonna use this on lineups and beard lineups and mustache lineups and all of that. But I use the X Deluxe for everything, like everything. This, I use it mainly on kids or on small areas like mustache, or if people have like a really small forehead and like small lineups, I like to use this blade. So that's my honest review on this one. If you're looking for the best TPOB trimmer, I would say get the X Deluxe with the crazy blade. This one we're also giving away, and you can also get this one for $40 off. I think it's $115, and with my discount you get it for $85 or $75, one of those. But this also is on the website. I'm gonna leave every link down in the description below, and yeah, you can get yourself a good discount. If you don't win the giveaway, you can still win major by saving a lot of money with my code. I think my code gets you the most amount of money off. make sure to comment TPOB to join the giveaway. Enough about me yapping. Let me show you how to use this, the tiny screwdriver, the one that was right here. So in the back here, it has two little holes right here. As you can see, it has one here and one there. And what you do is you put the little screwdriver in there and then you start screwing. And as you do that, obviously each side is going to control each respective side. This side is going to control this side is going to control this side. And as you put it in, you're gonna twist it clockwise, and it's very hard to see at the same time, but I promise you my finger's right here and I'm twisting it, but it's gonna start to get closer. The black blade, which is this blade right here, which is the cutting blade, and the guiding blade, which is the metal blade back here, it's gonna start to get closer and closer. So right now, look, right here, this is no resistance, no tension. As you can see right here, no resistance, no tension. So as you start to get closer to that blade, now there's resistance. So now every time I twist it, I'm gonna try to show you guys both. Every time I twist it, it's gonna get closer to that metal blade. And that's how you zero gap this one. So now you untwist it because you like the way it looks right there. Now you go over to the other side, put it in, twist it a couple times, and then it's gonna stop. Now there's resistance right there. Now you're gonna look and you're gonna twist at the same time, and you can see that black blade going up, and that's good enough for me. So now I'm gonna twist this off. So you might be wondering to yourself, what if you go too far? Can you just twist it the other way and it comes back? No, you can't do that. The only way for you to put it back to its original place is to do this. So now you're gonna put this one back where you got it from, right here. You're gonna get this big one and you have to unscrew it just like this. Oh wait, no, you don't. Not this one. I made this mistake before. And I don't like to make mistakes twice. You unscrew these. These are the ones you unscrew. So lefty loosey, I was going righty. Is it righty? No, yeah, it is, yeah. I'm tripping. All right, so you unscrew this. I'm gonna fast forward until I unscrew it. Cool. Now that we have the blade off, you can set this down. Make sure to not lose these screws. So I'm gonna just take them off right now, so I don't lose them, because I have done it before. I have lost these, so please be very, very careful. I'm just gonna set them down over here. And now you put this screwdriver away and you get this little one right here. So now we're gonna get this little one. Oh, damn. That's why you have to be very careful. And these are the screws that you have to look for now. So you're just gonna make the blade face you, and these screws is what you're gonna use this for. So now you're gonna do the complete opposite of what you did over here. With this one, here, I'm gonna show you guys the difference. With this one, you're gonna unscrew it, so you're gonna make the blade, I guess, go further away. You're gonna un-zero gap it, and with this one, you're gonna zero gap it. And this is double penetration. I hope there are no kids watching this. Should I even say that? All right, pretend I didn't say that. So if you go over here and you untwist it, right? If you twist it, you're gonna see it start to come up. You're gonna see this little screw start to come up. So you're gonna go here. And now you can easily just push this blade back. All right, sorry, there was some slight difficulties. Like I was saying, now that I unscrewed the little screw, you can obviously see that this one is coming way higher than this one. And now you can easily just push the blade back out, right? You can push it this way. So I'm gonna push it, and it's gonna be very easy to push. And now, as you can see, hopefully you can see that the black is slanted now, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. I'll put this back, and be very careful to not unscrew this way too tight or unscrew it too much, because it will fall off. And after you're done doing that, you have to All right, you see, that's what I'm saying. You have to be very careful with these things because I already lost one. So be very, very careful. They're tiny little things. So now you have to screw it back, and now it's tight again, right? And now we're gonna unscrew this one. And we're not gonna do that much, just like that. We're gonna unscrew it like that. And now, look, I'm gonna push this back. I'm gonna try to show the camera. I'm gonna push this back. Alright, I pushed it way too much. Way too much. Now you guys can obviously see the difference, right? So what am I gonna do now? I just go back, and now you could probably even be able to tell more how the zero gapping tool works. I'm just gonna go here. Like I said, before you do that, you do want to put this all the way back in. You can't just leave them sticking out like that. So you do have to screw them back until you feel tension. Once you feel tension, that's when you stop. So right there, I feel tension. I'll put this back before I lose it, because you guys see things just flying around right here. And now I'm just gonna go back in here, and should go. Now look, no tension, right? And I'm just gonna push it up until I see that black blade close to the metal blade. And right there's cool. Now I'm just gonna unscrew it, and I'll do the same thing here. And you can obviously see that blade moving, and I'll just leave it right there. And whoever wins this one, I'm sorry if I messed it up. I had a very bad angle, but you can undo it however you want to do it. Now you just get it back, you put it back. It honestly is pretty simple. Is it as simple? I like it because personally, if you do it right the first time, you don't have to do all this where you have to take this off. You can literally get it right the first time, and it's a lot easier to get it right the first time with this one than any other method. That's what one thing I really, really like about the plate. I wish the XO did that, but it doesn't. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the clipper. It's also very, very quiet. Let me show you guys both clippers back to back. They're both extremely quiet. Yeah, these are like honestly like the best clippers on the market right now. For the price, for the quality. You can't beat it. You just can't beat it. $95 with my code, $95, and some of you can get it for free. And guys, listen, if we get over 100 comments on YouTube, over 1,000 comments on Instagram, and over 500 comments on TikTok, I'll convince TPOB for the next giveaway to give away 10 bubblegum plays, or 5 bubblegum plays and 5 white plays. So go crazy on the comments.